Varied, difficult,
inspiring, challenging,
enlightening,
fulfilling, and meaningful.
I'm trying to think of a word for like mind opening.
I'd probably say a novel drug. A novel drug is essentially the first in class. It becomes well known, it becomes essentially the brand name, it becomes patented. And in my mind, that's exactly what UCSF represents.
But I think at UCSF, this is where I truly cultivated my identity as a full-blown scientist. And that's something that I will definitely always remember. Like, this is where I first believed that I was a, fully functioning and competent scientist.
Probably the relationships that I created, not only with friends and my peers, but also faculty, that mentor-mentee relationship, and of course my patients.
People here come from all sorts of different backgrounds that you might not see in other medical schools, and that has been a huge part of my learning experience and been really enriching for me.
The curiosity is definitely something I would stress to myself in first year. You will be exposed to a lot of new things and be put in a lot of different situations.
Good night's sleep goes a long way. And I think when you're doing nursing, especially for communities that have been, historically put out of the system, being well yourself can make all the difference.
Be fearless and definitely wear a seatbelt because it's about to be a super bumpy ride, and take a deep breath, maybe a little bit of Zofran or something, but this journey is going to be fine.
Me specifically, I think it was in my last week of my medicine rotation where a housemate of mine had tested positive for COVID, and then I was forced to kind of quarantine myself from there.
Everything's up in the air right now, from our coursework to the actual day we'll get our degree to even our licensure exam.
And it provided me an opportunity sort of to prove that this model of health is more accessible to communities that folks thought it wouldn't be. Folks living on the street or persons without a lot of robust financial support. They've been able to really, really get into this telehealth in a way I was surprised.
Maybe one of the positive things that's coming out of this pandemic is that institutions are being forced to reckon really quickly. So I wonder if maybe the institutions will think really hard about what's necessary and what's not. How do we make medicine more accessible to everybody from with different abilities, different backgrounds?
I think it's actually very much helped the perception of scientists in America. Everyone wants to know when the vaccine is coming out, and when you tell people, usually a year and a half, they're kind of boggled and they don't understand why. But I think now they understand, hey, scientists are critical.